This is a short practice for the belly. We're going to be using either a partially deflated squishy ball. I love the Jill Miller cordless balls. You could also use a folded and then rolled up towel or a blanket. Um, and then just some space to move around. You might also like a folded blanket for extra support as we kind of move through. You can put that prop off to the side for now, and we'll just find a seat. Close your eyes. Relax your abdomen. And begin to deepen your breath in and out through the nose if that works for you. It's definitely allergy season here in Boston. Filling the lungs completely and then exhaling completely, noticing if that's really complete for you. As you inhale, feeling your rib cage expand out to the sides, front and back. And maybe closing off the back of the throat a bit to assist in slowing that breath down and maybe start to create a little bit of sound. Just observe, where does the breath go? Are your lungs getting full? Does your body move up as you inhale, or are things really able to kind of expand and drop down? Just observing without judgment, without the need to fix or correct anything. Just how are you? How are you? How are you arriving right now? And then we'll grab the prop. We're going to lie face down. And the prop is going to go above the pubic bone and below the navel. So right in that lower belly. I like to start with my pubic bone up on the prop and then roll back so that it almost feels like it can scoop your lower belly in and up. And then this is where your other blanket might come in handy. If it doesn't feel comfortable to come down onto your forearms, you can elevate yourself on that blanket. You can put a little extra height, maybe under your hips. This is not how we normally hang out with something pushing into your most, soft and sensitive parts here. So it's uncomfortable. But we want to feel like it's uncomfortable, but we don't have to fully brace against it. It's uncomfortable, but maybe we could see that, a little bit of time and breath, things could soften. If all you're feeling is like, oh, like just trying to push the blanket out with your belly hardening up everywhere, then unroll the blanket or the towel a bit so it's not as big, or maybe let some more air out of your ball. Or then again, you can elevate your elbows and your hips so that you don't have as much pressure down onto the prop. But if things feel like, okay, I can work with this, maybe kind of rocking your hips from side to side. Your digestive system is all muscle tissue. All your muscles like a little massage. And you might feel other things kind of shifting and moving around. Your organs are very liquid in there, so things will move and shift as they need to. You don't want to feel like you're resting on, um, that artery where you can just feel your heartbeat pushing back at you. If that's all you're feeling, just move and shift until you don't. And then if you can Stack the hands and let the forehead rest. And we'll really start to work with the breath. So as you inhale, direct your breath down and see if you can fill right up all around the prop. So really pushing your belly into the prop as you breathe in. And then as you exhale, can you soften and allow the prop to sink in a little deeper? Inhale, expand. And exhale, what can you let go of here? You can imagine the prop sinking in enough that it could almost caress the front side of your spine, the front of the top of your sacrum. And then maybe other areas that you tense up in response to this strong sensation that, aren't directly in your belly. So maybe you're clenching your jaw, maybe you're gripping your fists. There might be tension around your armpits, around your groin. It's great to find those spots. They might be the very same ones that you tense up when you're in an argument with your partner or feeling stressed at work. And so those are areas that you can go to when it's time to try to figure out how to let go. Those might be key spots to help you release. We're going to go ahead and slide the right knee up so that it's perpendicular with the hip. And that's going to naturally rock you over so that more of the pressure is on your left side. You can even shift a little bit so that more pressure is on your left side. And before we really start to settle in, go ahead and come up onto your forearms. Maybe roll yourself forward and backward a little bit. Maybe roll yourself side to side. This is the path that your psoas takes from your top inner thigh over the front side of the pelvis. So this area can be a little bit tender. That can be a tender spot. And then find a place where you want to settle down. This might be plenty. You could also tuck the left toes under. And rather than kind of engaging the quads to straighten the knee, I want you to think about reaching back from the inseam of your left thigh, reaching back from the inseam of your left lower leg, right out through that inner heel. Drag that leg into length. And you might even imagine that your leg starts up by the ball or up by your prop, up along the left side of your spine. And then maybe crawl your left arm forward. With your left leg long, you could windshield wiper your heel from side to side. You could release the knee down and windshield wiper your lower leg from side to side. And then release whatever reach you have going. Maybe come back up onto your forearms. Bend the left knee. You can reach back with your right hand and bring that left foot in any amount. Think about drawing your spine forward and up. And then you can release that. And we'll do the other side. So bring your left knee up in line with your hip. And getting some movement, exploring the sensation on the right side. And once you kind of pick a place to land, you can come down onto your forehead. They're not perfectly symmetrical creatures, so you might notice right is very different than left. Couple breaths where you breathe right into the prop and then exhale and see if you can let it sink in more. Tuck the right toes and let the inseam of the right leg drag you back. Feel like your groin is reaching back, inner knee, inner heel. Maybe crawl the right arm forward. You might windshield wiper the heel from side to side. Or bend the knee and windshield wiper the lower leg. When that exploration feels done, you can come up. Bend the knee and maybe grab the foot. First few times I was asked to put a bolster on my belly in a yoga class. I think it took me maybe like 5 classes of that before I felt like I could even figure out how to relax. I had so much tension in my belly. So if you're there, don't worry, it can change. We'll come back to center, extend the legs out long. Take one more rest right here. Come up, take a pause in your Sphinx pose. Maybe lift the elbows. Think about pulling your spine forward and up. Maybe walk the hands in more. These are all just options. You might still be working with how do I relax? And then child's pose. Bring the prop off to the side. And then return to where you started. Are your exhales able to be a little more full? Maybe your inhales are able to really drop down and expand out wider than before.